In this video, we are going to learn the chapter Parliament of M. Lakshmikanth, and the various topics which we are going to cover are the Parliament, its overview, what is Parliament, and what are its basic functions. Then we will come and see what is Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, and the presiding officers of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, the sessions of various sessions of parliaments, the legislative procedures, the parliamentary privileges, the parliamentary committees, the budget and the financial control, etc. So, without any delay, let's start. What is a parliament? Parliament is something which is composed of three things, which is a bicameral. It is a bicameral, means there are two houses of parliament. One is the Lok Sabha and the other one is Rajya Sabha. But the third and the most important part of parliament is the president. So parliament includes three things: Lok Sabha plus Rajya Sabha plus president. Without president, the parliament is incomplete. Why president is so important in the parliament, we will see in the coming session. What are the key functions of the parliament? The main functions of the parliament is to make legislations, means to make rules, oversight the rules, and the most important is the financial control. Then comes the first house of parliament. Is actually, first we will start with the Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha. This is the first house of the lower house of the parliament. It has the maximum strength of 552. It is a maximum strength, but currently it has only 543 elected members. It has direct elections. The members of the Lok Sabha are being chosen by the direct elections via FPTP. FPTP is first past the post. First past the post. These are the systems of elections which we will learn in the next video. Then the term of Lok Sabha members is 5 years, and Lok Sabha has special powers. The first one, it has the special powers in comparison to the Rajya Sabha, where the Lok Sabha can pass all the money bills. All the money bills are passed only in Lok Sabha, not in Rajya Sabha. And the second basic important, the most important power of Lok Sabha is that no confidence motion against a member is only can only be passed only. This word, focus on the words only. The no confidence motion is being confidence motion against not the member but the whole government can be passed only in the Lok Sabha. The second house or the upper house of the parliament is called the Rajya Sabha. This is the upper house of the Indian Parliament, and the maximum strength of Rajya Sabha is 250. This is the maximum strength, but currently we have 245 members in it. Here in the Lok Sabha, you have seen that it is direct elections take part, but here indirect elections happen in the to choose the members of the Rajya Sabha via the STV. What is that? Single transferable vote. This is another system of election or choosing the members of the Rajya Sabha. We will learn what is the difference between STV and FPTP in the next video. This is a permanent body because here it is not having a fixed term. Rajya Sabha, after 5 years, the Lok Sabha dissolves, and again a new government has been chosen. New members come to the Lok Sabha. But in case of Rajya Sabha, it is called a permanent body because the members are the house term is not fixed here. Or only what happens, only one third of the members of the Rajya Sabha retires every 2 years. Every 2 years, you will see one third, and the new members will be joining. And it has two special powers. One is that whenever there is a legislation regarding the state list, in the state list, if you want to add some rule, then which comes under the article 249, that power is with the Rajya Sabha. And the second one is AIS, All India States creation, All India All India services, sorry, it is All India services, All India services, which includes your UPSC and all India services. If you want to add, delete, or change anything in the All India services which comes under the Article 312, that power to amend that is with the Rajya Sabha and not with the Lok Sabha. So, next, after that, we will see who are the presiding officers of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The presiding officer of Lok Sabha is the Speaker, and the other one, in case in the absence of Speaker, the uh, presiding officer is the deputy speaker, whereas in case of Rajya Sabha, the presiding officer, we call him as the chairman. Or who is this? This is no one, nobody else than the vice president himself. The vice president is the de facto or the de jure president. He is the presiding member, presiding officer of the Rajya Sabha. By default, vice president becomes the chairman of the Rajya Sabha, and the deputy chairman is the presiding officer in case in the absence of vice president. Next, there are three sessions of parliament. We will learn the three sessions. Now you can see now the winter session is going on. So generally we have three sessions: the budget session, the monsoon session, and the winter session. Is it fixed that in a year only three sessions will be there? No, it's not like that. In the constitution only it is written that minimum 6 month interval we have to make sessions. We have to call this for the sessions, and the gap between two sessions will be maximum 6 months and not more than that. So that's why we generally have three sessions, but we can have more sessions on that. Then, what is a quorum? What is quorum? Quorum is the minimum limit of the minimum numbers of members to be present during the session to make it as a valid session. So, what is that? That is 1/10 of the membership. If it is a Rajya Sabha, then it is 1/10 of Rajya Sabha, total number of Rajya Sabha members, or if it is Lok Sabha, then it is 1/10 of the Lok Sabha members. So, next comes what are the legislative procedures. As we said that the most important function of parliament is to make legislation or rules. So the first legislative procedure, what is the legislative procedure? There are three types, mainly two three types of legislative procedures are followed. One is the passing of ordinary bills, the second important is money bills, and the third one is the constitution amendment bills. So there are basically three types of bills or three types of rules we make. We categorize all the rules into three parts. The first one is ordinary bills, second one is money bill, and the third one is the constitutional amendment bills. So in ordinary bills can be started from either house. Either house can start the ordinary bill. Any bill can be represented in either house. Their joint sitting is also possible. Joint sitting means whenever if there is a tie between the two, or then we can call for the joint sitting in case of the ordinary bills. Next comes the money bills. In case of money bills, only Lok Sabha, only the word only here, money bills can only be passed in Lok Sabha, not in the Rajya Sabha. In case of money bills, only Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha is having the power, but Rajya Sabha can only give recommendations. He cannot change anything. He can just recommend some changes to the Lok Sabha if Lok Sabha can accept or deny. That is on the Lok Sabha. Then last one, the third important amendment or third type of bill is passed in the parliament is the constitution amendment bill, and this is a special type of bill where special majority is required between the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. And here one important thing is that here no joint sitting can be called. So only joint sitting can be called for ordinary bills and not for the money bills, not for the constitution amendment bills. Next are the parliamentary privileges. Parliamentary privileges. So what do you mean by privileges? Privileges are something which we get. We get the right. So in the parliamentary privileges, the members of the parliament, they get some privileges, some freedom. And what are the freedom? The first one is the freedom of speech. Whatever thing they will tell inside the parliament, in the form of a member of parliament, then that will not be considered any fault, or it cannot be criminalized. You cannot give any punishment for them, so that they are having the freedom of speech. Then the second one, they are having the immunity from the civil arrest during sessions. As I said just now, if during the session if they said something, then no one can arrest them for their speech or some actions which they do inside the parliament. And then there are some privilege committees also. They are having some privilege committees which will suggest and recommend some privileges to them. So next one, there are various parliamentary committees for the decisions, and some are standing committees which are actually for all the time, they are present for all the time, and some are ad hoc. Ad hoc means something which is changing. So in standing committee it is PAC, estimate committee, PSC, PSU committee. But in ad hoc changes is inquiry committee and JPC. What is that? Joint Parliamentary Committee. We will see in the next videos. Then comes the parliamentary devices. What are the parliamentary devices? What things can be used while in case of parliament? There's question hour, the 0 hour, the adjournment motions, the calling attention motion, the cut motions, the censure, and the no confidence motions. These things are there, as we can use these devices for parliamentary procedures. Then comes the budget and the financial control, which is very important for a nation, and which the parliament, in the parliament only, the budget we call as a budget, but it is actually called the annual financial statement. The demand for grants, the appropriation bill, the finance bill, all are passed in the parliament also, and these are being scrutinized via the CAG and the PSC. So what are these? Then we will learn in the next video. Thank you.